If you want to grab the Arekkz Gaming Festive Jumper or the limited edition pins, they're all live right now over on our store. All the links to all the products are in the description box down below. Hey, what's going on guys? Arekkz here, welcome back to another video for Monster Hunter World Iceborne. And today is a very exciting day because in Japan it's Monster Hunter Festa. It's a really cool celebration. I had a chance to go to one of those back when Generations first launched and it was super cool. You kind of go there, you watch some of the speedrunners, they've got loads of like statues, they've got loads of like Monster Hunter memorabilia, a store. There's a load of cool stuff there. Basically, if you like Monster Hunter, it's a cool place to be. But the reason that's relevant is because during that they had a live stream, and after, or at the end of the live stream, after they finished showing off all the finals and stuff, they teased the next monster coming to Iceborne. And not only is there one monster, there are two monsters. There is Stygian Zinogre, which you're seeing in this trailer, and they also dropped a teaser image for something they have not yet confirmed the name of, but this is the image they're using. Now we're going to speak about both of these in the video, but of course on top of that they also showed off what the next festival event is going to be for Iceborne. This of course will be the one that will be, I assume, dropping in December. It's really cool. It's kind of got this sort of Chinese New Year theme to it because of course the little sort of like dragon head for the palico, but the armor for the hunters just looks so cool. And bear in mind that whenever it comes to festival events, they typically create this as armor sets and layered armor sets. So if this is a layered armor, you can guarantee those new pants, those new trousers, those new leggings are going to be my default ones. They're going to finally replace the samurai ones because those baggy pants look hella cool. Anyway, that aside, let's talk about the cool stuff because, yo, there's a lot of stuff, right? I woke up this morning expecting there to be news. I wasn't going to stay up till 3 AM. I value my sleep far too much. But firstly, let's turn our attention to this trailer. Of course, if you guys want to see it yourself, I will link it down below. But this is the trailer for Stygian Zinogre. Now, Stygian Zinogre, of course, is a subspecies of Zinogre. Really cool one. In fact, I think, you know, back in the day when I sort of, you know, used to fight both of them, Stygian was probably my favourite one. I like the armor set as well. In terms of form factor, it's largely speaking going to be the same, or at least I'd imagine it would be. They have always been very similar in the past. It was more so different in colour, but that being said, you know, there could be some changes in Iceborne. They could, you know, put like a different spin on it. Maybe they could take elements from, say, the G rank or the Master rank sets and sort of work that into the design. I would love it if the Stygian Zinogre armor had a brand new design, but at this stage, we don't know, right? We just know Stygian Zinogre is coming to Iceborne. Of course, it is the dragon element version, so where Zinogre is all about thunder, Stygian is all about dragon element. And of course, with that being said, you'll have to contend with Dragon Blight. It's got some new moves. We've seen this sort of like hyper-aggressive dive forward that it does in the trailer, so I can't wait to fight this. Now, I know every time they announce like a subspecies, some people are not necessarily too keen on this. Some people think it's just like a reskin. It's not a reskin. Yes, they do have some similarities, but if you've been playing Monster Hunter long enough, then subspecies, rare species, variants, it's all part of the Monster Hunter experience. And honestly, some of the subspecies are actually my favourite ones. I've said this in the past before, like Ivory Laggy is one of my favourites, and Stygian Zinogre, I definitely prefer it to the base version. So I'm personally really excited about this. However, it is worth mentioning, it is not the only edition. Now, they have said this is coming to Iceborne on December the 5th, but on December the 4th, there will be a new developer diary. So I imagine we probably won't hear much more until then. December the 4th is just 2 weeks away, so I imagine, you know, there won't be necessarily too much news between now and then, but come December the 4th, they will of course share information about Stygian Zinogre, and I would imagine they will also share information about this second monster. Now this is, from the looks of it, a brand new dragon. Now, to be clear, everybody's got speculations, but it is very important to note right now, this has not been officially confirmed. There is no official name for this. There is no official classification for this. So no matter what anyone says online, no matter how many people are dead set on what they think they know, this has not been confirmed. So until Capcom say it, you can wildly speculate. You can speculate as much as you want, and we're going to speculate in a minute. But until we hear from Capcom, we still don't, technically speaking, know what this is. That being said, it is, of course, very interesting. A lot of people have been making some comparisons, and when you actually look at it quite closely, it does seem to share some similarities with xeno'jiiva. Some people have actually put up an image where it shows current xeno'jiiva's head versus this monster. So whether it's like a xeno'jiiva subspecies, whether it's related, maybe it's just part of the family, who knows? What would be really cool is if this actually ended up being like another one of the black dragons, and they added this to kind of the growing pool of sinister black dragons. Now, I know a lot of people are hoping for Fatalis. To be clear, this is definitely not Fatalis. Fatalis looks nothing like this, and I do still hope we get that one day, but right now, this is not Fatalis. It does look really big, and honestly, one thing I would love is if this kind of came in as like a siege monster, because, you know, I know Siege Quest might not be everybody's favourite monsters or everybody's favourite experiences, But I still think it's kind of an important part of the Monster Hunter experience, right? I do love the occasional siege quests, they're just quite different, and I just like it when you fight those hugely massive monsters. So if they could do this in like a different way, especially if this happens to be coming at the same time, they haven't specified, to be clear. They've said that Zinogre is coming on December 5th. We don't know whether this monster is a tease for something coming like in January, or whether this will be dropping at the same time. Again, I imagine we'll find that out during the developer diary, but right now, that I would love to see. I mean, imagine if they did that. Imagine if they dropped both at the same time. Like, December 5th came around, they gave us Stygian Zinogre, and they gave us a siege quest. Then you'd have the best of both worlds. You could farm like a regular monster, farm something bigger. That would be super cool. It also has this very sort of sinister look to it, so I imagine the armor is going to look incredibly menacing, and so at least I hope so, because, you know, this has the potential to be some really, really cool armor. Like, I could sort of picture some very, like, Dark Souls-y style sort of gothic armor from this. This could be very, very cool. But either way, that is pretty much it for the time being. That's all we currently have. People have also been saying that the skeleton-wise looks quite similar to xeno'jiiva, but again, you know, skeletons can be reused for various different things, so I tend not to pay too much attention to skeletons at this stage because, you know, it's especially in game development, you can use those for a variety of different things, so I don't necessarily think that's concrete per se. Either way, let me know in the comments down below what you guys think. What are your speculations? What do you think this is? What would you like it to be? And of course, what do you think about Stygian Zinogre? Of course, if you guys are Monster Hunter, you know, veterans, or you've been playing for quite a while, you will be very familiar with it. If you guys are new, it'd be really cool to hear what you think about it, what you think about the design, things like that. Either way, let me know. But for the time being, that is it. So a few things to put on your calendar. December 4th is the new developer diary. Of course, once that goes live, I will, as always, give you guys a complete breakdown going over all the news. So if you want to stay up to date, then this is the place to be. But of course, on top of that, December 5th is when Stygian Zinogre will enter the battlefield. That'll be the new monster. We have the new festival event coming, which of course will give us this cool new flashy gear, and potentially we could get this new monster. It could also be for the new year. That much we won't know just yet, so once that gets confirmed, again, I'll let you know. But either way, exciting time to be Monster Hunter fans, exciting time to be Iceborne players, and for any of you guys with any questions about it, then yes, this is purely for Iceborne. I've seen a few people asking about whether this will be coming to World. To be clear, World is done. World is finished. There is never going to be new content for World, so everything is Iceborne. Anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching. Catch you in the next one. I really hope you guys enjoyed that video. Remember to hit that subscribe button and also click on the little bell icon to turn on notifications so you don't miss my next upload. Also, don't forget, you can check out 269 and Paradise Central streaming over on Twitch 6 days a week. You can find a link to the multi-stream in the description box down below. Be sure to drop by and get involved. Thanks again for watching. Take it easy. Catch you next time. Peace out.